Mark 15:38, and the veil of the temple was rent in twain from top to bottom. I honestly think the first place to start if you are a non-Christian or a Christian interested in getting a deeper understanding of the Bible would be with the centrality of the tabernacle in the Torah as the place where God resides. At the end of Exodus, Moses isn't allowed into the tabernacle because of his sins, making it impossible for him to be in the same place as God. And that's the point of Leviticus. It's a series of purity rituals so that they can enter into the presence of God in the tabernacle. Now, when the tabernacle gets upgraded to the Temple of Solomon, they introduce a veil which separates the holiest place in the temple from the rest of it. And the idea is that only the highest priests are allowed to go there. So again, there's this idea of a curtain separating the place that some people are allowed to go relative to where God's holiness is said to reside. And of course, in the Gospels, Jesus likens himself to the temple. And that's another proof of his divinity, because he's saying that he is God residing on earth, just like God resided in the tabernacle and in the Temple of Solomon. But also it is him inserting himself into this tension where human beings want to reside with God, but they can't because there are still certain rituals or certain positions of authority they need to be in order to do that. And that's the reason why the veil in the temple is ripped, because Jesus fulfills the Mosaic law. He makes it so there is no longer this hierarchical system of high priests and then just the plebeians beneath them. Instead, he makes it so his people will be a nation of priests, and he does away with all the rituals of atonement. Instead, when he died on the cross, he served as an atonement for everybody's sins. Jesus symbolizes God coming down to earth and looking past our lack of holiness. And the veil ripping in half is a perfect representation of that reality, which we find in the earliest gospel. Ultimately, this is the point of Jesus' death, it's the point of his life, and it is the point, going right back to Leviticus, of the entire Bible.